Good morning. I hope you're well and already focused on Jesus. We've been looking at the Sermon on the Mount where Jesus shows us what perfect love in a human life actually looks like inside and outside. We've been following in Matthew chapter 5 the process by which Jesus transforms us in our inner life as he used the Beatitudes to describe that process. He shows us that we should become salt and we should become light. He establishes that we should be a positive influence in this world with everything that we are and everything that we do and everything that we say. He shows us that he can take his biography, what he is and what he does, and include us in his story. And by doing so, he fulfills all of our most deeply held dreams, which actually should continue to exist. And then he goes on to talk about the circumference of our love in all of our relationships. And yesterday we heard these words from Jesus about the beginning of all relationships, which is our words, which were thoughts inside of us, but now they've been spilled out into this world as words. He said, "You have heard it was said of those of old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be in danger of the judgment. But I say to you that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whoever says to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whoever says, you fool, shall be in danger of hellfire." It's incredibly important to understand that when we speak a word, it has been born in our inner life. And whatever comes from our inner life and comes out of our mouth, it establishes a public intention. And we call someone Raka, which in Jesus' day was a statement that said, this person is not worth anything to me, and I intend to go after this person. And when you say of a person with your mouth, you fool, you're literally putting them in a category of people. That you're saying it would be better if you weren't breathing. It would be better if you were not acting in our world. You are a fool. And when you say something like that with your mouth and it came right out of your heart, then Jesus says that you are the kind of person that truly would need to be separated from the world in the place called hell. I believe with all of my heart that God will not permit the kind of behavior that calls other people fools or establishes that some people have no value, and we think up names to describe them so we can get away with disliking them, mistreating them, or even murdering them, that there is a place called hell that is reserved for people who cannot live at peace and equality with other human beings. Whether we like that message or not, or whether we understand that message or not, God will not tolerate an environment in this universe. He will not permanently tolerate a place where living beings like you and me, who are created to love, do not love. We may be able to get away with this here in the world, and other people may even applaud what we call somebody else. And some of our friends may snicker and laugh with us as we describe someone as a fool or someone who is an idiot. And they may think we ought to do that, but that is the path not only to hell, it's the path to murder. I know in my growing up years in the United States that you could use certain words in certain communities and people would just laugh and they would say it was okay and it didn't matter. But those words have only led to more pain and to more death. And they are words that should never come out of the mouth of any Christian, no matter what race, no matter what political party, no matter what opinion you may hold or I may hold. I cannot put myself in a position to say to any human being that they have no right to be here, and that it would be better for me if they didn't even exist. Because the minute we verbalize that, we have walked away from the narrow path toward life, and now we're moving toward murder and toward death. There's probably nothing more important than what goes on in your heart, but the next most important thing about us is what comes out of our mouth. We all need to take every word that comes out of our mouth, and if it doesn't match the love of Jesus, it needs to get out of our vocabulary on a daily basis. Take this very seriously. Jesus put it very first He put it in the company of murder, the use of certain kinds of words to describe other people. Take him seriously. Get rid of the ugly words about other people, because ugly words will turn into ugly actions and eventually turn into murder. We need to hear Jesus talking to us, and we need to let him take control of our vocabulary and our words. God bless you. Have a great day.